Hey y'all, King of the Weirdos here, back again with another NES game. Probably wondering how I'm picking these games, huh? Maybe, maybe not. Well, there's a list on Wikipedia, alphabetical order, every game ever made. I'm on number 2. I got, 698 more to go? Yeah, I'll be done in 20 years. But today's game is 8 Eyes. 8 Eyes, one look at you and I can't disguise. I've got 8 eyes. And let's begin by looking at the cover art. Let's take a gander at that. Oh, boy. It's not bad. It's a painting. They used to do that back in the day. They'd actually paint stuff. They didn't have CGI or AI do it all for them. But yeah, there's our hero right in the middle. His name's Orin the Falconer. And that's his falcon on his shoulder. Yeah, his name's Cuttress. Or maybe it's a she. I don't know. I shouldn't be gender biased. Look at that purple cape he's wearing. He's sporting it. Where can I get one of those? He's got a guy dead at his feet. He did some killing right before breakfast. He's surrounded though. I think he's dead. Look at that skeleton in the background. He's like, I'm gonna get him, that motherfucker, Orin and that stupid bird. Look, there's a castle in the back, which is weird because most of this game takes place in a castle. So why are you outside? I don't know. And at the top it says 8 Eyes because that's the name of the game. Even though you're collecting jewels, not eyes. I wish eyes would have been cool. And inside the 8 eyes, you can see some jewels. Anyway, let's get into the game. Let's push start. And what do we got? What is that? What does that look like? What does that remind you of more than anything ever if you've ever played NES? Castlevania. Yeah, that's Castlevania. They didn't come up with shit. They didn't come up with any new ideas. They just stole Castlevania. What a bunch of How did you make money off of this? You know, just ripping off people's ideas. That's America for you. Well, I guess that's made in Japan in 88. We got it in 1990. The only difference here is you get a bird on your shoulder. Control him with up and B. He flops around, diving at enemies. And then also, you're trying to find hidden stuff in the walls, like Castlevania. And believe me not, you gotta find everything in the walls. Yeah, you need every piece of health you can get, every special item, or you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Because this game is impossible. It's really hard. Castlevania was awesome because you got a whip. You could kill the enemies easily, but not this game. You get a little pencil dick knife, barely does anything. The enemies come at you and they go jab, jab, jab. And then you gotta wait and stab, stab, stab. And then you run away and wait for him to jab, jab, jab again. And then you run away and then you jab, jab, jab over and over again. It's tedious. I hate it. Can't just kill something. You gotta wait, time it out perfectly. You get impatient and you die. Ugh. Man, I didn't make it very far in this game at all. What else can I say? Just like Castlevania. I know I keep saying Castlevania. I wish I was playing Castlevania. You have sub-items, sub-weapons. And let's take a look at them. You got a boomerang that acts a lot like the cross in Castlevania. You got a dagger, just like, you get it. Molotov cocktails that look like the holy water. But hey, this game does have some original weapons. It has a gun. Yeah, a gun. You're thinking, wow, that's awesome, man. A gun in an NES game. No, it takes like 50 hits to kill anything. So you don't even want to get it. Just pass on that. Another thing I found was a red orb zigzags through the screen. I guess it does something. Nothing really. The one you need here, the one you have to get if you want to beat this game, is the blue orb. The icicle, the ice cube, Sub-Zero's blast, whatever you want to call it, you gotta get it. And you gotta save it. Don't use it on those regular enemies. No. You gotta save it to the end. Don't accidentally push up an A. Don't be throwing it. Don't be wasting it. You need everyone you can get, because at the end, the boss, he's a tough motherfucker. Good luck beating him. Throw that blue orb at him, freeze him up, and then jab him away with your little dick over and over and over again, repetitive, until you beat him. Yeah, I didn't describe the plot to this. Kind of jumped right in. I didn't even put a condom on. But yeah, the plot, there's 2 of them. Yeah, America couldn't handle the Japanese plot, so they dumbed it down for us. But in America's, it's a post-apocalyptic future. Nuclear war happened, and we're trying to pull the pieces back together. And this Orin guy needs to collect the 8 eyes to restore balance to the world. A very noble thing to do, right? And they're protected by 8 bosses. Who's going to protect this? Come on, guy. I'm trying to save the world. You're going to fight me for that? Just give it to me. Just give me the 8 eyes. And what's weird is after you beat a level, they sit down and have tea or coffee or vodka or something with you. I don't know. I'd like a shot right now. I could use one. This game sucks. I'm trying to save the world and these guys are blocking me. What are you doing? As I mentioned though, the Japanese version had a different plot. Let me Set the mood, though. Read it for you. Set in the Balkans in the late 19th century, a research team was sent by the British Museum to investigate some newly discovered ruins. However, the entire team was brutally slaughtered, with the heads missing and the stomachs cut open. All of the artifacts they uncovered and their excavation journals were stolen. The perpetrator of the murders was a group led by Ruth Grandia, a female bandit known for her demonic worship, who claimed that she and her group were fallen children of Lucifer. That's some scary shit. Man, what voice was that? Tearing up my throat. Oh yeah, what else can I talk about? This game is 2-player, believe it or not. The other player controls Cuttress, the bird. So all you're doing is flying around with the bird. Sounds fun, right? Trying to find hidden blocks. I guess that would help you. I mean, if I had a friend, I just live with my grandma, so she can't see the TV, so she won't play with me. What else can I talk about? The music. It has a soundtrack, yeah. Each level has its own music. A couple tunes, actually. I praise it for that. That's the only thing I can say about it, is it got good music. This game is just repackaged Castlevania. But also, they try to steal from another game, Mega Man. Yeah, at the very beginning, you get to pick from 7 levels, and you got to pick the right one. Don't pick the wrong one, bro. You're dead. Can't face the enemies if you don't do it in the right order. First one you go to is Spain. That's an introductory level where, it gives you all the items you need, sets you up for what's to come. And I beat the first level. That was it. I couldn't even make it past the second level. It went up from a 10 of difficulty to like a 500 in one level, and it pissed me off. But yeah, after you beat each boss and drink that vodka, they give you a different sword that allows you to beat a specific boss. But they don't tell you. They're like, hey, go to England next, buddy. Yeah, kill that mother. No, they don't do that. You just got to guess. It's just trial and error. And back in the 80s, how would you know that? It would take forever to beat this game. And after you beat the game, you got to put the 8 jewels back on this pedestal of peace, or I don't know what it's called. But you have to do it in the right order. And how do you know that? How do you know what the right order is? Well, hidden in blocks in the game are scrolls that tell you. They're like clues, riddles. Yeah, they can't just come out and tell you like, oh, the green one goes in the first slot. No, they don't do that. Fucking puzzle, and it messes with your mind, and I hate it. While you're trying to defeat all these enemies at the same time, you're trying to find these hidden scrolls with a bird, and there's enemies coming at you. Man, this is impossible. Man, whoever beat this game back then, I applaud you. You're a genius. You're a mastermind. You got patience. This game is tedious as hell. It pisses me off. I just want to move on. I think I'm done talking about it. The only thing else I can say about it is there's a password to make it more difficult, as if it wasn't difficult enough. Yeah, some masochist out there like, man, I need 8 eyes to be level 5,000. Oh, yeah, that gets me off. Yeah, the only thing I liked about this was the music and the poster art. I might hang that up on my wall next to my nude photos of Nicolas Cage. I was speaking of Granny. I better go change her diapers, so until next time, keep playing, keep gaming, and don't play this game. Peace out.